October 2023, Vancouver's market update.
It's sunny. It's sunny in Van.
Hey everyone, it's Sunny here. Welcome to Sunny in Van, where Vancouver real estate truly shines. Hit that subscribe button. Stay updated. The information included is for educational purposes only. This is not financial or professional advice. With that being said, let's get on with the show. All right, everyone, let's get right into it. So we have Stats Center here from Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver. We're going to use this to get all our stats and have an update on the market. The data is from last month, which is September 2023. There's a 10-year trend that we have that starts off in 2013, which, as you can see from the beginning of January 2013 and where we are right now, there has been a significant increase, and you do see different bumps and declines in the prices here. So let's get right into it. We have the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver as a whole in the green. We have Vancouver in blue. We have North Vancouver in the orange and Vancouver West in purple. This is for all property types. We'll go through detached, apartment, and townhouse, and we'll see what type of information that we can get here. So as of right now this is September 2023 from last month's data. Vancouver as a whole reached roughly 1.2 million, which is up by 4.4%. And that would be compared to last year. So we're at 1.2 million here. And if we go all the way back to September of 2022, we're at 1.153. As you can see from here, this stage right here, we've gone significantly up. Now, we don't know if this will continue and market may shift in any direction. However, this is for educational purposes only, so you just have a better understanding of the real estate market. Now, Vancouver itself is at 1.3 million, which is up by 6.5%. North Vancouver is 1.388 million, which is at 5.1%, a little bit over than the Vancouver average here. As well as Vancouver West, you're at 1.349 million, which is like 1.35 million, let's just call that, at 5.7%. Out of all these locations, it does look like Vancouver had the most increase at 6.5%. Now let's just look at the sales prices over this time. Now, this is the medium sales price. So Vancouver as a whole is at 965,000, which is up by 9.8%. Vancouver is over a million, close to 1.1 million, which went up by 9.6%. North Vancouver is at 1.239 million, which went up by 4.1%. And Vancouver West is a little bit over a million, which has been up by 7.6%. But Vancouver did go up by 9.6%, which is substantial. Let's take a look at last month. Last month is Vancouver as a whole was at 900,000. Vancouver itself was a million. North Vancouver was almost 1.1 million, and Vancouver East was 994,000. But when you look at September, you look at that increase. That's phenomenal. Let's just go 1 year, just to have a better look at this. Look at that. Look at that massive increase here. It has spiked up quite a bit. A little bit of a rush going on right now. Let's go back to the 10-year mark, just that you can see that there is an upwards trend. Now let's look at the average price here. Now look at this, completely different from the medium sales prices here. So as of September 2023, Vancouver as a whole is at 1.3 million, 5.7% increase. Vancouver itself is at 1.487, almost 1.5 million, which is a 2.9% increase. North Vancouver is at 1.4 million, which actually went down by 2.5% compared to last year. And then Vancouver West is 1.6 million, which it looks like 0.1%. It's similar to the price from last year. And if we go all the way back to last year of 2022, as you can see, Vancouver as a whole was 1.234 million. But as of right now, September 2023 is 1.3. You can see that it has gone up. Vancouver West is 1.6 million as of last year in September. As of right now, you do see it is a little bit similar there. But when we look at North Vancouver, it does show that North Vancouver was at 1.454 million as of September 2022. Now let's move on towards days on the market. As of September 2023, days on the market, Vancouver as a whole is 12 days. Vancouver itself is 13 days. North Vancouver is 8 days, and Vancouver West is 14 days. What this means is when a home is listed, roughly how many days does it take for the home to sell? But let's just go back to September 2022. Vancouver as a whole, it took 18 days to sell a house. Vancouver was 16 days. North Vancouver was 11 days, and Vancouver West was 16 days to sell a home. Now we're going to go back to HPI, and we're going to just go back to detached all rather than all property types, just to have a better idea of what detached homes are sitting at right now. As of September 2023, for Vancouver as a whole, is roughly at $2 million, which is a 5.8% increase since last year. Vancouver itself is sitting at 2.6 million, which is an increase of 9.6%, and North Vancouver is at 2.27 million, increase of 8.5%, and Vancouver West is at 3.5 million, increase of 8%. As you can see, all locations have increased significantly, Vancouver itself being the most at 9.6%. Now let's move over to the sales prices right now. Sales prices September 2023. Real estate as a whole out in Vancouver, you're looking at 2.18 million, which was an increase of 3.5% for the sales of homes. Now, this is the average price right now. Vancouver is at 2.87 million. It's only gone up by 0.4%. North Vancouver is at 2.255 million. It's gone down by 1.5%. And Vancouver West is at 3.97 million, which is the biggest decrease. It's gone down by 7.2%. So of all of these, if you have Vancouver as a whole, yes, it's gone up by 3.5%, but as you can see that the average sale price has decreased in some zones significantly. Vancouver has stayed steady. But if we go to median prices, so September 2023, median prices Vancouver as a whole was at 1.85 million, which is up by 10%, which is significant. Vancouver is at 2.349 or 2.35, I would say, million. It's gone up by 2.6%. North Vancouver is at 2 million, up by 8.5%. Now, if we go back until last month, you can see that August of 2023, detached homes, not much of a difference. It's gone down by $40,000 if you look at West Vancouver. If you look at Vancouver at 2.44 million, it has gone slightly down. You see a trend going downwards. North Vancouver 2.335. You can see that trend going downwards, as well as Vancouver as a whole going down. But the ones that have decreased significantly, as you can see here, is Vancouver West. Look at that, as well as North Vancouver. The orange, you can see the spike in a decrease. It's gone straight down rather than gradually going down. Now, again, this is detached homes. Now let's just see how many days are on the market. For detached homes, September 2023, Vancouver looks like as a whole it's on the market for 13 days. Vancouver itself, 12 days. North Vancouver, 11 days. And Vancouver West by 21 days. Now, it looks like North Vancouver is taking a little bit longer compared to last year because it looks like an increase of 10%, meaning it went up in how long it takes to sell that home. However, Vancouver as a whole, Vancouver West has significantly gone down. Vancouver itself down by 33%. So if we go back to September 2022 and we looked at Vancouver, during that time, it took 18 days to sell a home. Right now, you're looking at 12 days. So that is a significant decrease. Let's head over to apartments here. Let's go back to HPI. So the home price index here for Vancouver apartments, you're looking at Vancouver as a whole, 768,000, increase of 5.8%. Vancouver itself is at 812,000, increase of 5%. North Vancouver is at 811,000, increase of 4%. And Vancouver West at 850,000, increase of 4.7%. And if we go to sales prices as of September 2023, Vancouver as a whole is 711,000. Vancouver itself is 781,000. North Vancouver is at 838,000. And Vancouver West is 821,000. As you can see, Vancouver as a whole has increased by 6.2%. Vancouver itself was up by 1.6%. And North Vancouver, it looks like the hottest commodity right now for North Vancouver is apartments, which is up by 17.7% compared to last year. So if we go down to last year, let's take a look here. But before we go further, look at this increase. In October of 2022, North Vancouver was sitting at 655,000, and it shot all the way up to 805,000 when it came to November of 2022. So October to November, look at that increase. Now, if we go all the way back to September of 2022, North Vancouver was sitting at 712,000. Currently, it is up by 17.7%, and it's sitting at $838,000 for an apartment. That is crazy. Let's check out days on market. It's pretty similar to what we saw at detached homes. Vancouver as a whole is 12 days to sell. Vancouver itself, 14 days to sell. North Vancouver, 7 days to sell. And Vancouver 15. West. But North Vancouver is selling quickly, 7 days, and it's down about 36.4% compared to last year. And let's move all the way back to townhouses, and let's get some feeler of the townhouse prices here. So Vancouver as a whole, you're looking at roughly 1.1 million, which is an increase of 5.3%. Vancouver itself is at 1.3 million, which is an increase of 3.1%. North Vancouver is an increase of 6.5%, which is sitting at 1.3 million. And Vancouver West is at 1.4 million, almost 1.5 million, and an increase of 1%. Now, let's just check out the sales prices here. Vancouver as a whole is roughly at 1.1 million, which is up by 15.3% compared to last year. Vancouver is at 1.447 million, which is a big increase of 17.8% compared to last year. North Vancouver is at 1.295 million, up by 9.5% last year. Vancouver West has 1.6 million, up by 5.8% compared to last year. Out of all these locations, looks like Vancouver itself is the leader at 17.8% increase. But as of August of 2023, as you can see, there has been a sharp increase for Vancouver West, Vancouver itself, as well as Vancouver as a whole. But the Vancouver as a whole has not increased significantly like it has for Vancouver West and Vancouver itself. Look at that increase. In North Vancouver, looks like it's gone the opposite. Now, this is for townhomes and medium sale prices. Days on the market for these townhomes, Vancouver as a whole, 12 days. Vancouver itself is at 14 days to sell a home. North Vancouver is 7 days, and Vancouver West is at 14 days. Vancouver West is down by 54.8%. That's over 50%. That means it should have been roughly around 30 days to sell a home back in September 2022. So let's go back to September of 2022, and you can see that it is at 31 days. So we're roughly right there on that mark. It is now more than 0.5%, so 50% lower to sell these homes. What I mean by that is days on market. So 50% less days on market it will take you to sell the exact same home. So in September of 2022, it may have taken 31 days. As of right now, it's going to take you 14 days to sell a home if you're in Vancouver West. Now, there are so many variables that are involved: location, the property, the land, if there are views closer. So if you're interested in selling your home or purchasing a home, make sure you reach out to us. We can always help you out with your journey. There's a lot of data that we can look at. This is not the only data that we look at. There's so much more that we have. We have these in-house databases that we built that we can really get that right home for you. Now, I hope this has helped you out here with all the home and the pricing, that you can take that and see if you are looking at a home currently. Does your home match up with all these prices? Let's just go back to detached homes right now, and let's just look at a 10-year mark quickly through all these prices here. And let's just go to the sales median price. So we have a little feeler of what it looked like in 10 years. So this is detached homes in 10 years. Apartments, it looks like it has a significantly increase over the 10 years. As you can see in 2018, some of these are a little bit closer to the peaks of what it used to be. Vancouver West at 880,000, and currently in September 2023, sales medium home prices were 821. So the peak is there. It kind of flatlined. If you can see, yes, there is a dip, but when you see present day, it is fairly similar. Now, there was a dip in between, what is this here, 2018 of January all the way up until February 2021, as you can start seeing that there was an increase. But then as of April of 2022, there was a slight decrease. And then around January 2023, February 2023, that you do see quite a bit of an increase. But of all these increases, again, North Vancouver has 17.7%. Now let's go back to townhouses. Townhouses, it looks like there has been a gradual increase, a slow and gradual increase. However, back in 2013 compared to 2016, there was more of an increase there. It looks like from 2016 onwards, it's been a little bit flatlined. Yes, there's been peaks and lows. However, it flatlined until roughly 2021, starting in 2021, where you start seeing a gradual increase there. Now, that is quite a bit of information. I hope this has helped you out and you continue to watch and follow this channel. Not all our videos are like this. This is just a market update so that you can see how the charts are looking, how the graphs are looking, and make informative decisions with your real estate investments. Thank you so much for watching this video. I had a pleasure making this, and hopefully this has gotten you a lot of value, and this will set you up for your next purchase or sale. If you have any other questions or you would like us to help you out with your real estate journey, feel free to reach out to us. All our contact information is below. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and stay updated to all the news and tips that we may have for you. We'll continue to producing videos on a week-to-week basis. With that being said, Sunny out.